I'm not.
Mike Tyson has finally reacted to the recently leaked training footage of Jake Paul, and it appears that Tyson has a serious message for Paul.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is his act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out?
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fighters.
So we know that Tyson and Paul are set to engage in combat at the esteemed AT&T Stadium located in Arlington, Texas. Reacting to the fight, Derek Chisora said on Radio Raheem, "I know for a fact they are using 18-ounce gloves and headguards. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. So we're watching a sparring match. It's a joke. You think I'm paying to watch that?" On the other hand, Paul has recently released a video responding to the backlash surrounding his bout with Tyson. He said, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson." As you can see, Paul questioned why people would be upset with him for taking on Mike Tyson in the ring. He illustrated his point by posing a hypothetical scenario.
Oh, you're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this.
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're going to entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Meanwhile, Mike Tyson has expressed his anticipation for the match against Paul, stating he is very much looking forward to the bout. In addition, Mike Tyson has leaked new sparring and training footage of himself.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Moreover, Tyson acknowledged Paul's considerable growth as a boxer over the years and expressed enthusiasm about the clash between the younger fighter's will and ambition and his own experience and skill. Tyson added, "It's a full-circle moment that will be beyond thrilling to watch, as I started him on his boxing journey on the undercard of my fight with Roy Jones, and now I plan to finish him." Meanwhile, Paul acknowledged Tyson's status as the great heavyweight of all time and the most vicious knockout artist ever. However, he emphasized his own advantages, noting that he is younger, faster, and committed to working extremely hard to become stronger. He said, "He's the greatest heavyweight of all time, the most vicious KO artist ever, but I'm younger, I'm faster, and I'm going to be working my ass off to get stronger." Jake Paul also mentioned that a team member had shown him a video posted by Tyson's coach 2 weeks prior, questioning whether he was certain about proceeding with the fight. Paul affirmed his decision, reiterating his readiness and determination to compete in the heavyweight category. Paul added, "A member of my team sent me this video that Mike's coach put up 2 weeks ago and asked me if I'm sure that I want to do this. Yes I do. Heavyweight." In addition, Paul also shared his intense training footage.
Train harder. Say what? Nobody cares. Yep. Yep. Nope.
On the other hand, KSI finds Jake Paul's actions unimpressive. Tyson symbolizes a resurgence for Paul amidst ongoing scrutiny for choosing opponents past their prime in MMA, while his recent matches involved journeyman boxers in smaller venues compared to his earlier bouts. Facing Tyson promises a significant shift in scale and challenge. KSI said, "Honestly, I just think it's sad. I think it's super sad. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose, literally. He knocks out Mike, and he's beaten what? An old age person. Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Yes, in his prime, this would have been crazy. But now, it's like this is just sad." KSI elaborated that if Jake were to knock out Mike Tyson, he would merely be defeating someone of advanced age, highlighting that Tyson is 57 years old and, while formidable in his prime, the current scenario is different. KSI further added, "He's going to have so many people watching, millions and millions. Everyone is going to know him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But imagine if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson." Odds makers appear to dismiss the likelihood of such a scenario. Tyson finds himself heavily favored against Paul. This poses a significant concern for KSI, as it underscores the purely theatrical nature of this event. KSI stated, "I guess because legacy is my thing, I just feel like for Jake Paul, his legacy is going to be he can knock out old people. What's next though? Who is he going to fight next? Muhammad Ali? Is he going to dig him up?" In his discussion with KSI, Jake's brother Logan Paul mentioned that he'd been approached for a boxing match against Tyson as well, albeit not for the same lucrative deal Jake Paul was offered on Netflix. He hinted that the substantial financial gain made it an obvious choice for his brother.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's gonna know him as the guy that knocked out on old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid Jake Paul punch,
prune juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm not.
However, KSI had a different perspective on the matter. A feud of epic proportions persists between Jake Paul and KSI, deeply rooted in their involvement within the boxing realm. Whereas Paul strives for acknowledgement within conventional boxing circles, KSI fully embraces the influencer boxing sphere, going as far as establishing his own Misfits boxing promotion. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson shared a glimpse of his gym training sessions, marking his return to the ring.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Decades may have passed since the 57-year-old boxer Tyson ruled the ring, yet his iconic status persists, cherished by millions of fans globally. The buzz surrounding his comeback has escalated with the release of a new training clip. In the recently unearthed video, the six-time world heavyweight champion exuded dominance as he unleashed powerful punches, sustained an admirable rhythm throughout, and displayed his seasoned expertise from 58 fights. He appeared in top form, delivering a captivating performance for the lens. As Tyson approaches his 58th birthday, his remarkable physical condition deserves recognition. However, stepping into the ring against someone 30 years his junior, like Paul, presents challenges far beyond mere workouts on the punching bag. However, experts express their apprehension for Tyson's safety should he proceed with the bout in Las Vegas. Frank Warren, Tyson's ex-promoter, has recently reiterated the sentiment. Warren has made it clear that he opposes Tyson's return to boxing. In an interview with TalkSport, Frank Warren emphasized his stance, stating, "First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter and has done well for a guy that's come from his background. But a 58-year-old man? Do me a favor." Warren expressed reservations about the match involving a 58-year-old man, referring to Tyson, suggesting that such a bout should not be occurring. He also commented on the surprising developments in the current era and the substantial earnings generated by such events. Warren added, "It shouldn't be happening. Having said that, some of the stuff that comes on in this day and age, I can't believe how it's coming about. But it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it." He conceded that if the fight is adequately medically supervised and staffed with competent officials to ensure the fighter's safety, he wouldn't outright criticize it. Despite this, he made it clear that personally he has no interest in the fight. Warren further added, "If it's properly medically supervised and they've got some decent officials in there, and at times they can be protected from themselves, then who am I to criticize it? But for me, it's not something I have any interest in whatsoever." Meanwhile, former UFC star Nate Diaz was quick to predict the outcome of the upcoming boxing match between Tyson and Paul. Despite initially dismissing the question with "I don't give a," he later told Inside Fighting that he believes Tyson will be the one to have his arm raised in victory at the end of the fight. "Man, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got? I don't give a, Mike Tyson. Mike D all day." In the press release announcing the fight, Paul's manager, Nikisa Badarian, made a statement regarding the upcoming bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. He described the match as a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup and expressed hopes that it would become the most watched boxing event in modern history. Badarian stated, "Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we hope it will be the most watched boxing event in modern boxing history." Additionally, Badarian mentioned the partnership with Netflix as a unique chance to broadcast the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight globally on an unprecedented scale. He went on to emphasize their commitment to delivering the significant clash between two of the biggest names in sports. He added, "Partnering with Netflix presents an unparalleled opportunity to bring Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson to the world on an unprecedented scale, and we look forward to delivering this incredible clash of two of sport's biggest names." Overall, as the fight date approaches, all eyes will be on AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the contrasting paths of Tyson and Paul will collide in what promises to be one of the most intriguing and debated events in recent boxing history.